This module will provide a high-level introduction to Chapter 6 of the PMBOK Guide, the Project Schedule Management Knowledge Area. Project Schedule Management is the second knowledge area after Integration Management described in the PMBOK Guide and contains 6 of the 49 processes. Schedule planning defines a set of processes that use an understanding of the work developed in scope planning to develop further detail in the work and determine when that work will occur. In schedule planning, we will cover the plan schedule management, define activities, sequence activities, estimate activity durations, and develop schedule processes. These planning processes can be thought of as sequential and iterative. Generally, the output from one is the input to the next, implying an order among them. However, some of these processes will likely be revisited at the beginning of each phase or more frequently as needed. Therefore, they can collectively be performed in iterations. Schedule monitoring and controlling processes are defined to help ensure that work is being performed in a timely manner and on schedule. In schedule monitoring and controlling, we will cover the control schedule process, which will be performed continuously throughout the project lifecycle. This chapter breaks up the discipline of developing, maintaining, and analyzing a project schedule into these 6 discrete processes. Each process will introduce a lot of new vocabulary among its tools, techniques, and outputs. On the exam, it will be important to understand the purpose of each and be able to differentiate between them. We will also be covering a couple math exercises in this chapter. We will learn how to calculate the critical path of a project based on a network diagram of activities, and we will learn how to use statistical probability to determine most likely project durations. The processes in this chapter will depend on the thorough definition of project scope. Further, the outputs from these processes will serve as inputs to several other planning processes, primarily in cost, resource, and risk management. Some additional facts worth noting about project schedule management are that it only includes processes in the planning and monitoring and controlling process groups. There is no need for executing processes, since all of the project work is performed in the integration process, direct and manage project work. You will also find that there are several similarities or patterns to the way scope management, schedule management, and cost management are defined. We will explore this in the mid-course review.